What is going on, my fellow degenerates? It's Das here. Welcome back to another video. So we're going to do an end of the day recap here on the charts on Gamestop, which we actually had a decent day, which by decent, I mean only 3.6% in the green. Obviously, that pales in comparison to other green days we've had, but we did have a decent green day today, and we did break out and pretty much uptrend all day, and we broke out into close. You guys can see as we did pull down to about $24.25 in the middle of the day, and then we ran all the way to almost $26 by the end of the day. So if you guys find value, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and snag up your up to 15 stocks, each up to $2,000 for Moo with at least a $100 deposit. Use that link down below, the QR code right here, or go to StockSurfS.com/Moo, guys. And with that being said, cheers, let's dive right into it. So again, pretty solid day for GameStop today. Obviously not the type of day that, we want in terms of a huge breakout, but we did have an 89-cent green day, up 3.6%. And by the way, we'll take a look at the options chain later in this video. And you guys probably remember we called out this inverse head and shoulders, and it pretty much gassed out. The move gassed out by the time we ended off the video, my previous update today. Then that's when we started the sell-off into the middle of the day, which again, we hit $24.25, and that's where we broke out, right, into close. And notice how on this intraday chart, we do have an ascending triangle. Do you guys see this? We have clear higher lows being made all throughout the day. Let me actually pull this up and show you guys. Boom, right there, 1, 2 right here. Then we have 1 here actually after the bell that we're holding. So we clearly have that into the resistance, higher lows into this 25.75 resistance. So if we're able to get out of there, maybe at some point tomorrow in the pre-market, that would be ideal for the bulls. Maybe during the beginning of the day. I don't know, maybe just tomorrow in general. And by the way, a lot of options are expiring tomorrow, guys. It's about to get real. It's going to get interesting, right? We might see a buying frenzy. A ton of volume for sure is expected tomorrow. And on the 4-hour time frame here, we are still above the 180 moving average on this time frame, and that's good considering that's held throughout this entire breakout that has started, that's been going rather for about a month and a half over that at this point. So we're still holding that, but we're not really getting the confirmation of a pop yet, right? Which obviously is what everybody and their grandma is waiting for right now, right, guys? So yeah, I'm going to set my alert in the very short term here at $26 per share on GameStop. Let me do that now. GME mark is at or above $26 per share. Beautiful. There we go. Alert is set. And I'll do another one, might as well, at $30 per share. Let me do this now. Mark is at or above $30 per share. And yeah, guys, let's see how this ends up playing out tomorrow. And I showed you all previously in my other update, my GME call option position is not looking so good at all right now. I'm down about 90%. And by the way, those calls expire tomorrow. I bought the $30 June 21st calls, and initially when I bought them, the stock shot up like crazy. I think it got up to about, I forget, but the calls were like $7.50. I was up almost 80%, 75, 80%. And obviously, I didn't lock the profits. And here we are, guys. So we're down, 95% on the position. And I'm probably going to sell out tomorrow. I mean, it is what it is. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe if we get a huge pop, I don't know. It being Friday, you never know. I might be able to get out with something to show for. But you guys probably remember in my last video, we were looking at some of these options that are dated out about a month. And for fun, we were looking at the $125 strike. You guys can see there's a lot of people sitting on these. We have 22,000 open interest, implied volatility 300%. That's insane. We can see here they're trading for asking price 55 cents, so times 100, 55 bucks a contract essentially, and you can get in these. And this is essentially a moonshot bet, right? If you think GameStop is going through the moon over the next month, all-time highs, this could end up making insane returns, right? But obviously that's very risky. Nothing's guaranteed. But this is kind of what Roaring Kitty did, right? We looked at some of the screenshots yesterday when he was buying a couple years ago. He was buying, call options. He bought them for 20 cents, which is insane. And they ended up going up, of course, thousands of percent, tens of thousands of percent higher. So yeah, for fun, I was like, guys, if I end up locking in no profits, but locking in the options tomorrow, taking whatever I can get, I might just for fun throw the money on something like this. Maybe not in July, maybe a little bit further out, but then it would be more expensive. We'll see here August 16th, maybe the $125 calls August 16th. Yeah, we're looking at about 92 bucks a contract, right? And believe it or not, there's a lot of people sitting on these, right? People are betting a lot on these $125 calls. I mean, if you guys take a look at the open interest here, boom, you guys see that 18,000. We see on August 2nd, there's probably a lot of people too, maybe not as many. Let's see here if I come up. Hold on, guys. What's going on here? Anyway, oh, I think it's glitching. Anyway, yeah, those are a couple that I'm looking at for fun. We can see, obviously, more realistic ones would be, let's say if we go a little further out, October 18th, 120 days out, maybe we went with the $30 calls. We're looking at 670 bucks for a contract, right? $6.70 is the asking price, and we'll see what's the open interest looking like on these. Looks like we have a good amount on $30 that expire in October. On the 18th, it looks like we have a good amount on probably the $25 ones. Yeah, decent amount there. So, of course, guys, I'm not going to trade with an amount of money that I'm not willing to lose, as, again, I'm about to lose 90% on my previous GameStop play. But, yeah, it's going to be an amount of money I'm willing to lose. And we'll see. We'll see what we do with the, with the position tomorrow. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated, so make sure you subscribe, hit that like button while you're at it, and hopefully we get an update from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Roaring Kitty. It's been about a week since the last portfolio update. Maybe we get something tomorrow. Time will tell. What do you guys think about that? And by the way, the entire stock market today took a bit of a beating at the end of the day. I'm not sure if you guys saw it pretty much all day. We can see Triple Q, by the way, hit an all-time high in the morning, which we hit that in the early hours of the day at $489 a share, and we got all the way down to $479. So pretty big drawdown there, 2% on Triple Q from top to bottom there. And SPY, which of course is the S&P 500, this ended up going down from 551, which that's an all-time high, to 545. We're talking an over 1% drop there in SPY, and it's about time we're starting to get a bit of a sell-off here, guys. I mean, look how stretched this chart looks on the 4-hour on SPY and on Triple Q. I mean, come on, guys. We're in deep dire need of a pullback, especially in the tech focused Triple Q, the NASDAQ 100. I mean, guys, we got to get a sell-off here. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moo, each up to $2,000 with at least a $100 deposit. Use that link down below, the QR code right here, or go to StockSurfest.com/Moo. Get your stocks, guys, and check out the Patreon if you guys want to see what I'm doing in my private portfolio. You get chart updates, Discord access, all that good stuff. Patreon down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you later.